Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is We All Juggle Knives with a couple of Ganzos here today. This is the G741. Did you know Ganzo makes carbon fiber folders now? Yes, they do. Here's a closer look at the carbon fiber. On the other side, it looks pretty nice. And they also have this model. This is the G739. Right? Yeah, I really like the look of these carbon fiber scales. And here's a look at the other side of the knife. The placement of the thumb studs on both of these is very good, right? You see it's very easy to get at the thumb studs, and the opening is smooth. All right, and here is its brother, and you see it's got a little bit of a thumb ramp with jimping right there. Piston style locks make it smooth. And a pretty attractive blade shape here. They say it's 440C. It's a drop point. You got a high bevel there. And the thing about these Ganzos, they're very good for the price. Alright, I got these at gearbest.com. I'm not sure what the price will be when I post this, but, an absurdly low price. There might be a discount code too. I'll hit them up, but I'll include a link if you want to pick these up. Here's the blade on the other one. Yeah, very attractive drop point. Another high bevel. Alright, stainless steel. Now, I believe this blade is loosely based on a griptilian. According to my measurement, it's 3.6 inches in length. It's a drop point blade, and obviously griptilians are not the only knife in the world that's allowed to be a drop point. But I'm just saying, kind of like if you scaled this down, it would be a similar overall shape. And the shape of the handle, it's almost the same shape as a griptilian, but it's flat. I own like 3 or 4 griptilians, and they kind of conform to your palm. That's the whole point of grippy griptilian. All right, so this is very loosely based on it. I mean, to me, it looks sufficiently different that, it's different enough. Plus, it's carbon fiber. They should make a carbon fiber griptilian. I would buy that. All right, this other Ganzo, I believe it's based on the DPX Hest folder. Now, I don't actually own that folder, but I do own the older fixed blade. Yeah, remember this DPX Hest fixed blade? I think this folder is roughly based on the folding version of this. You can see the comparison there, the size comparison. Like I said, I don't have the folder because, I don't know, the original batch had a few problems. But, yeah, loosely based on something else. And that blade length is also about 3.6 inches. So, the carbon fiber, it's hard to tell, like, if it's all carbon fiber or if it's part G10 and part carbon fiber. Because like with Spyderco, I know some of their carbon fiber scales are actually laminate, which means G10 with carbon fiber. All right, here's a close-up of the carbon fiber scales. I do see a difference, like a little color difference halfway through the thickness of the scale. It's like there's a little color difference. So I don't know. I wouldn't care either way though. It probably would be good to have like a little reinforcement layer. But it looks pretty cool. Here's a close-up of the other one, and you can see it's open pillar construction. You can see the stop pin there. Yeah, I mean, this is, I'm glad that they're making carbon fiber ones now, just because a little change of pace, it looks really nice. Ganzo has pretty much taken over the budget knife market, especially people that live outside the US, because knife prices are very, very much higher outside the US, let me tell you. I've talked to people that said like a Rat 1 was $50 to $70. The Ontario Rat 1, which is $25 in the US, $50 to $70 overseas. So you see why someone would want this, for 12 to 15. As I'm sure you can figure out, these are beater knives. They're meant to be used, possibly abused, given as gifts. You know, easy to replace. You're not going to be afraid to lose it. And it doesn't hurt that they look nice too. I mean, I want my stuff to look good, even if it is inexpensive. If you pull this out, a non-knife person is probably going to think it looks pretty impressive. I mean, I think it looks pretty impressive, even though I know what the price is. And it's kind of, I won't say it's an original idea, the carbon fiber, because, you know, more expensive knives tend to use carbon fiber, but it is good to see it on less expensive knives now. Yeah, I like Ganzos for what they are. You know, people say, oh, cheap knives, but you know what? I've seen cheap knives from many other companies. Ganzo usually beats them. I mean, I have one or two M-Techs or TAC Forces that I found that were okay, but that's like one model out of 20 or 30, you know what I mean? On average, Ganzo can blow away most other stuff in the same price range. Well, alright YouTube, I just wanted to let you know these are out there because you might not have realized that they're now making these carbon fiber handle scale knives. And I know there are a lot of Ganzo fans. Ganzo is growing, you know, because these sites will ship pretty much worldwide, and you know, the prices are anywhere from $20 to $12, which is quite a bargain. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed seeing these blades. I'll include the link to where to get them. This has been We All Juggle Knives.